we did not bring this case lightly. We brought this case after reviewing credible reports of the most brutal and vicious violations imaginable inflicted upon a vulnerable group that had been dehumanized and persecuted for many years. We received and carefully examined the meticulous reports of the United Nations fact-finding mission, dispatched by the UN Human Rights Council. We also examined reports issued by the reputable international human rights organizations, which sounded the alarm on the genocide of the Rohingya unfolding in northern Rakhine State. Those credible reports from diverse and independent sources left no doubt in our minds that Myanmar had to be held accountable for its violations of the Genocide Convention. And so we acted. Genocide Convention is the first multilateral human rights treaty that have been adopted. But its words will be meaningless unless they are acted upon and enforced. The Gambia stands tall in the international community of states and takes pride in promoting and protecting human rights, including international accountability for genocide and other atrocity crimes. We do this out of sense of responsibility, grounded in the history of which we too suffered under a military junta. I turn to the case. It is not about esoteric issues of international law. It is about real people, real stories, and real group of human beings, the Rohingya of Myanmar. They have been targeted for destruction. They are farmers, laborers, teachers, mothers, fathers, sons, daughters, grandparents. They are ordinary folk. They have dreams and aspirations like all of us. And first and foremost, it is the most simple dream to be able to live in peace in their homeland under conditions of dignity and security. Myanmar has denied them that dream. In fact, it turned their lives into a nightmare, subjecting them to the most horrific violence and destruction one could imagine. Mr. President, members of the court, the Gambia has carefully examined jurisprudence and has fit this court's jurisprudence and has fit its case within that legal framework. There were genocide acts and there was genocidal intent. During the clearance operations in 2016 and 2017 and subsequently. This is evident based on particular circumstances in many villages and Myanmar's overall pattern of conduct. The Gambia believes that the evidence that has been submitted to you and which you will hear described this week admits of only one reasonable inference in regards to that pattern of conduct, that Myanmar acted with intention to destroy the Rohingya as a group or in whole or in part.
Jelajahi cara baru mendapatkan informasi. Download MetroTV Extend sekarang.